So we are live, we are live, we are live. Good evening, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you are watching us from. We are here again today, this Saturday, to discuss another amazing topic, how to approach an unsupportive spouse, be it in everything. It's not only about business. Today we want to go a little bit out of our business to discuss, because what we do, we inspire, we educate, we impart. So just sit back and listen to us. But before I go on, I have to introduce myself. Sorry, today we are just three. I think the other ladies, they are engaged. Maybe they might join us later. So, but at the same time, we have to start. And I must have to apologize for the delay. We have some technical issues, but the most important thing is that we are here. We are here today. So before I go on, I have to introduce myself, and I will allow my business partners here to introduce themselves as well. So as usual, if you are joining us for the first time, because this is a familiar face, but for the sake of someone who is just joining us for the first time, we have to do this introduction every Saturday. So my name is Nonye Agwebo. I'm a mom of two. I live in Dortmund, Germany. I'm a Nigerian, an Igbo, and I am a proud digital business owner and a mentor. Thank you so much. Today, we don't have any other, we are just Europe today. So, and it happens to be just UK. So let me go to UK and allow my business partners, my sisters, to introduce themselves. So I'll go to Sister Rahina. Please, can you introduce yourself to our audience? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. So, if you are joining us today, your time zone, wherever you are, my name is Rahina Zakaria. I'm in the UK with my family. I'm a mother of three amazing children. I'm also a proud digital business owner and a mentor. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that introduction. Then I will go to our sister Clara. Sis, introduce yourself to our audience.
Okay, thank you um, for the opportunity. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending the country you'll be watching this from. My name is Clara. I'm a mom of four, living UK with my family. I'm a nurse, at the same time a proud digital owner from Nigeria and from Igbo land. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sis. Thank you for that introduction. So, the topic we have today, how to approach an unsupportive spouse. It's not only spouse, family, friends, how to approach such people, your loved ones, somebody you felt to be your backbone when you are trying to do something and you got a cold feet from that person. How do you approach him or her? I would like to go to Sister Clara. Please, can you tell our audience, if you happen to have a spouse, you have a calling, or you have a vision, you have a dream, but your spouse doesn't seem to see that, you know, maybe let me allow you to talk. When it's my turn, I will talk. So how do you approach your spouse? Or maybe your spouse is supporting you. In a family, we have people who are very close to you. Must maybe one or two of your siblings, you are too close that anything you want to do, he or she will be the first person You will tell that person, this is what I want to do, even before telling your husband. And it happens that you did not get that positive answer, support you are expecting from him or her. How do you go about it?
Okay, thank you for that. In this kind of digital business we're doing, mind what we got to bear in mind, not all spouse is happy with it. Not that because they don't want, some of them has no vision about it, and some of them don't know what makes you to start, and they don't know the reason. In things like this, what you need to do is just let them know you have value, the reason why you want to start this business, and let them know the opinion of it, and you want to share it with them as well. And again, you want to share it starting with your why, the reason why you want to do it,
Mhm,
and where you want to be, and the reason why you should do it. Let
mhm,
them understand. And you got to do this calmly, not in a fight way, or you just become aggressive. You got to let the person understand,
mhm,
your spouse or whoever that you may be close to you, that is not supporting you, or see the vision you have about it. You got to try and make sure the person understand. Okay, whereby the person, you have done all the thing you could do, and your spouse or anybody by your side, you think that is your loved one, that you think that can encourage you in things like that. What you need to do it, you got to be consistent, and you got to do it silently. If you know that is not happy about what you are doing, you got to find a way to be doing, and you got to be consistency to make sure you are doing it, and always make sure whatever you win, even if a little win, celebrate it. Time will come when the person will know that what you are doing is the right legitimate business. By the time the whatever that may be, blessings will be coming up on your door. Even sometimes, of course, we have had a lot of testimony from our other spouse, that just, even to the extent, there is one of our team member, our business partners, that said the husband did not know for a year, until the day they were going to meet the accountant that will do their tax. The husband was shocked for what the wife has made in the business. That was how the mindset of the husband changed after seeing it. He said, where did you get all this? Without knowing that the wife had been running the business for complete 1 year. Blessing, the blessing upon blessing from every generating income anyhow through the digital business the husband could not allow her to do. But knowing what she saw in it, and the vision she have about it, was what opened the husband's eye. Today that husband is on it. This is what digital business can do for you. And you got to, you cannot fight. You can still love the person, you can do what you want to do with the person, but the vision, where is a penny, you know the reason why you want to be doing that, for the family, for your generational wealth, but at the end, the person will realize and join, or be able to now be supporting you in that business, without giving any stress on it again, because of what the business is generating, how it's generating income. So that's what it is, just that consistency, and celebrate, and that mindset continue, because you got to let the person know the skills you are going to learn. Not only generating income, there are lots of skills you will learn in it, which you didn't know that you can learn things like that in this opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, I don't have to, or I don't want to repeat what you said. They've heard, or they heard what you said. So, Sister Rahina, please, can you, you know, apart from our business, can you explain, talk, say something? Maybe how do you approach, apart from your spouse, your loved one, your brother, your sister, your friend, a very close friend of yours, that you have a vision, you have a call, you have something, a dream in you, you want to, you want to pursue. And being a very close friend, you want to, open this secret, leak the secret to him or her, and instead of getting a positive answer, you were shocked. The support wasn't there. How do you approach that kind of a thing? Then, apart from that, assuming is your, yeah, let's talk about relative this time
Yeah.
around. Mm.
Thank you so much. I mean, this is always a sensitive topic, and also the fact that life in general is not fair, because sometimes that this, as a relative, they will be supporting you. They are your leaders. They are the people that will tell you that, what, 100% we are with you. So definitely when you have something in mind, they are the people that comes to mind first,
Yeah.
because they are your loved ones. You know that no matter what it is, they will support you. So they are the people that you have in mind, and they are the people that you always go first to share your news with. And they are the same people, and we've known from things that these are the same people who give you the back, the elbow, who will tell you that, what, you are not worth it. Because when they refuse, I mean, it could be from different places. It could be they are dismissive, the way they react to, the information, just different things, how the words that they've said out. Those are the things that can be like, they won't say that you don't deserve it, but those words sometimes come as you don't deserve it, because they don't believe in your dreams, and it can be difficult. But sometimes, again, you have to reflect. Sometimes when they say it, they are family, they are, they are loved ones. You have to go back and reflect first. You have to think about it. Why are they saying this? Why are they seeing it this way? Because, I mean, they are family. No matter what, they'll be with you. They'll be your family. They are your, whatever happens, they are your loved ones. They are the people who will still come out and say, you know what, this is my person. So you still have to go back and reflect on things, and think about it. How do I really let these people understand that what I'm sharing with them, or what I'm saying, is what I really want? These are my dreams. Or you need them, you need that support, you need that yes, to kind of give you the confidence to keep going. And for me, I think the number one thing is that reflect, and then think about how do you kind of tell them this is it, explain, because sometimes you have to go into deeper listen to let the person understand that this is the reason why I'm doing this. This is what this is, so that they can, you break it down into small, listen, you are not forcing it into them, but you are letting them come around. They might not be 100%, but breaking it down and letting them know that this is your dreams, this is what I want, this is what I want to do, this is how this can actually help me. I think when you break it that way, sometimes they can come around, even though it's not 100%. And as Sister Clara was saying, when you break it that way, even if they don't accept it fully, but it gives them that kind of calmness, to not just dismiss you 100%, but, even though they are not giving you the 100%, but you know that you've got that little support to start moving forward. Because I know that some people, that's not alone, can break them down. That can discourage them from moving on. But having been able to reflect and go back and say, you know what, this is how I think we should talk about it, so that you understand why this is happening, and then even if it's 20%, it gives you the courage to keep going. It gives you that confidence that, you know what, if I start even at 20% and do the right thing and get the results that I need, the 100% will definitely come. So for me, breaking it down into small, and reflecting first, breaking, what you want to do into smaller, information, so that they can start, assimilating and taking them one by one, can really help them come around. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sis. Yeah. Okay. Now I want to take spouse. I just want the two of you to talk about relatives so that I will take spouse.
Yeah.
So, uh, spouse. Spouse for me, first of all, the approach, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, timing. I will break them into two. We still have a little into pieces, small, small
Yeah.
pieces. Then another one is don't start with accusation.
Blaming.
Mm.
Another one is don't ask, don't demand. So for spouse, approach is number one. The manner of approach. First of all, the way you present your case, you present what you want, be it man, be it woman, because we are not talking about ladies alone here. We are talking about men also, because there are in some families where women, I would say, have the upper hand,
Yeah.
and maybe the siblings of the man might be trying to help their brother because they see that the brother is weak the way they see it. But maybe the man is trying to make sure that peace reigns in his
And
home.
yeah.
Mm.
So the manner, the way you approach your spouse, don't start with emotion. Start with grace. Talk with grace. Tell him that or her that he or she is your backbone. I need you because I know without you, this thing, I will not be able to do it alone. I mean, I don't want to use the English, or let me say, yeah, it's okay. Then the timing. When do I talk? When do I approach my spouse for something, my dream? It might be dream, it might be calling, it might be something, maybe you will be a pastor, you will be an imam, you will be or a business, something like that. How do I approach my spouse? The timing. Choose a calm place. Maybe take him or her for a walk, just the two of you. Then you will start talking in a very calm way. Grace is very important. Then the third one, very, very important. Before ever you start, you have to pray. Ask for wisdom. How do I approach this thing? How do I talk? How do God help us so that each and every two of us will understand? Because it's just the two of you. Whatever calling you have is for the other person also, because two of you are one. That's what the Bible said. When a man and a woman, when they come together, they are one. And even when he created them, they become one. So that's why I decided I don't want to talk too much about it. The next thing I want to talk about is by not starting with accusation. You, anytime I have something to do, you will never support me. But if it is you, I will support you. I said today that we'll be talking something apart from our business. But our two sisters, please, for the people watching us, they have spoken very well about our business. But I am talking abstract from what we are from our business. How do you approach? But I will bring it into our business because you have a dream, you need a financial support, you have a vision, you have a calling. There must be discourse. it must have to be discussed with your spouse. Only when you are alone. Maybe the person has gone to be with the Lord, or you are from the one, a single parent. But apart from that, you still have your loved ones, your relatives or your friends who are very close to you. So, but timing, spouse is very, very important, because for all these points I mentioned here, they are for spouse. Because your friend, after talking to your friend, if he or she doesn't support you, he or she will go home. But with your spouse, you live together. So if you are watching us and you are interested in our business, you've been doing business, guys, we have so many couples. My two sisters, they said it. There was one that said that when he started, the husband didn't know about it. The things, the product he bought, he put it inside the coach. Her coach was the person that helped her to keep it. Because like we always say, you pay the 149, then you have to buy one product for yourself, not for sale. It is clear. So this thing, because he was afraid, he doesn't know how to approach the husband, until 6 months later, God blessed her very fast. Then he just beckoned on the husband to come. Please come and help me check this thing, because it's too much for me. I can't do it again. The husband came and said, "What?" So he said, "Yes, I did not tell you because I was afraid. I didn't know how to." We have some people like that. It depends on the kind of person you are living with. You should know how to approach that person. So let me just stop here and ask my sister Rahina, anything you want to say again, voice it out, tell them, let them hear. And after that, Sister Clara, you take over and we'll wrap it up. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I know that, I mean, so many of us as women, I think when we, as you said, in our business, so many of us women who are starting this business, most of the time it's so difficult for us because our husbands doesn't want us to do it. They're afraid. They don't know where we are going to. They are just so afraid of so many things, and especially the online space too. The negative aspect of it is part of it. So because when you start, there are things as a lady, people will come into your DM and you'll be surprised to see those things. And it's sometimes because of these things. But you know, the men who are doing this business, sometimes they just kind of dismiss the lady and come into it. And because they know that they will succeed, and because sometimes they are the head of family, so they can just go ahead and make that decision. But for us as ladies, you know, even if you were the lady who is still kind of in charge, as Mama Nonya said, you know, some ladies are the ones who are in charge of the homes. They will still have to ask, especially for us from Africa, you still have to ask the head of the family, which is the husband, you know, for permission to be able to do this business. So it's always hard for us. So for you ladies, if you are a lady watching us today, you are a mother, and you plan on doing a business and you are afraid because of your spouse, because, you know, we've all been there. You've heard it. The manner of approach, how you approach it is number one. How you make them know that this is your dream, this is what you want for yourself. Let them know that, let them understand that their support is important, and let them understand that the lack of support, the impact on you, because once they refuse you, it has an impact, definitely. It might not be immediate, but later on in life, you will regret, and they will regret too. You know, the fact that they didn't give you the opportunity to go out there and really, you know, do what you want for yourself, because this is something you've seen and you are so passionate about it. Because when I saw this opportunity, it was the same thing. My husband didn't want me to do it. You know, he was very skeptical. But I think I told him, I said, this is what I want to do. This is for me. I feel I found what I want and I'm happy doing this. This is what I'm happy doing. And I think he got around to understand that, yes. And what he said, yes, if it's what you want, then go for it. So you have to, the approach and how you let them know this is your dream, this is what I want, because you've got the opportunity to check this out. And you've seen us sharing our own stories, how we got into this, and also telling you that, yes, you will get to the point where your spouse say no. But it's up to you, the way you approach it, how you want them to understand how this means to you, to your life, will be the turning point of them accepting and giving you the permission to go on and do any business or whatever you tend to do, even career or whatever, not even our business, as our host has said. So it's up to you. Your approach is so important. And the fact that you can let them know that this is your dream and it's important that they support your dream. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. Funny enough, three of us are in the same team.
Yeah.
You people know the history of our coach.
That's why I mentioned that, because he started it, but the wife
Yeah,
now is the boss,
yeah.
So
The wife was skeptical, but today the wife is now the boss.
yes.
So, Sister Clara, so what do you have? Just voice it out.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my dear. This business is taking people so, a lot. It's doing a lot in our midst, you see. So yes, the thing like what we have just said now, we have said, right, we have touched so many things here. In things like that, you got to keep on, try on, when they decided to go for you to do it, go ahead and do it. You do
Yeah.
it, quietly. If you must, you just do it quietly. That if the support is not coming at that time, it doesn't come immediately, remember, because you got to be consistent. Do you focus on what you are doing and don't let it stop you. Sometimes consistent action and stay gracious, stay, they say sometimes consistency speak louder than that you could think about. And again, remember that many sources that started today with doubt from loved ones, stay, just remain that graciously and stay consistent, and eventually your results may be the loudest proud of all in what you're doing. And that's when you will know that you have reached those people that are trying to hold you, those spouse, any family relative. They will know that there is more in the opportunity. Some of them will start coming. The people that want to remain skeptical will remain, but at a point they will jump on it and do their needful things they're supposed to do to change their life, to transform their life, to make it happen as they didn't believe in the beginning. It does happen and it's still happening now. So that is it. That's that consistency and focus on what you're doing and explain more for anybody that have not understood what you are trying to achieve in this business.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. So the thing is, talk to your spouse, talk to them, even if they don't understand. It might not be hate. It's because some of them, maybe the way they were brought up, maybe the way they are afraid, but that will not stop you from fulfilling your dreams. Don't shrink. Be focused. Keep going. God sees you. So, on this note, I will say we'll call it a day today, and we will see you people again next week. Thank you so much, and God bless you for listening to us. Thank you, and goodbye. Bye.
Bye.